Welcome to the second episode, guys. Today we're going to discuss the rows. The body rows or inverted rows, they are a horizontal pulling movement. When you do pull-ups, that's a vertical pull, and when you do your rows, that's a horizontal pull. It will target your lats, your upper back, and depending on the grip, it will target your biceps too. You can use TRX, you can use rings, or you can use a barbell to do your rows on. Let's start with the barbell version. You need a squat rack or Smith machine works as well. And you need to set the height to about your chest level, or it can be a little bit lower too. That's going to be your starting position. The more upright you are, the easier the exercise will be. The more horizontal you are, the harder the exercise is going to be. So you can set the bar to a height that's accommodating your level. You need to make sure in order to engage the right muscles, you need to bring your shoulders back, chest up, and have your elbows into a 45-degree angle. So just like what we discussed with the push-ups in the previous episode, you want to create a shape like the wing of an airplane. That will put you in a position that you can engage the muscles that we want to target. If it's too high, you're not targeting the right muscles, and you can actually damage your shoulder as well. If you keep it too tucked in, that's okay. I'd much rather have you have it really tucked in rather than flared out. As long as it's underneath your shoulders, you're going to be safe to go. You want to keep that retraction for the duration of the whole rep. So just making sure that you're not losing that retraction as you extend your arms. Imagine like you're trying to squeeze a peanut between your wings and do the rows that way, all the way to the chest until the bar touches your sternum. Let's talk about the grip width. My general recommendation is to have just a little bit outside of the shoulders with the overhand grip. You can go a little bit wider as well if that's more comfortable for you. That will target slightly different muscles, a little bit more upper backy, whereas if you keep it a little bit closer, you can target your lats. Or you can go really narrow too, which will put more emphasis on your forearms. Now you can also go underhand grip. If you go underhand grip, I generally recommend just to keep it shoulder width apart. Don't do wide or too narrow. Narrow should be fine, but definitely don't go too wide. And what it does, it actually trains your biceps more. You can test this yourself. As you turn your wrist out, it engages your biceps straight away. So without flexing my biceps, just by turning my wrist out, it engages my biceps. So the same thing happening with your rows. If you have an underhand grip row, you're working on your biceps more. If you can do 8, 10 or 12 reps from a certain level, you need to start making it harder by lowering the bar. So here you can go a little bit lower to your abs or all the way down to your hips. The hardest level is when you can put your feet in an elevation. Increase the difficulty gradually so your body can get used to every single levels so you don't skip progressions. Now as you go lower with the rows, you might reach a point when your feet start sliding. If that happens, you just have to put some plates or some dumbbells by your feet, which will stop you from sliding. The other variation you can do is a box position to do your reps without sliding. Doesn't matter which level you're at, you have to make sure that you have a full range of motion, meaning that bar travels all the way to your chest. Ideally, it would be nice if you can even hold that position for a couple seconds, or even just a brief second like a pause, just to show control, which means you unlock the whole range of the exercise in that level that you're at. Now, as I mentioned, you can do the rows on TRX and on rings too. I actually love using the rings, and I recommend you to get some as well, because it really allows an even greater range of motion. The other good thing is when you use rings, that your joints can move a bit more freely. So I highly recommend using rings. Keep practicing, make sure you can do 10 reps at every single progression, all the way down until you can do this with your feet elevated.